Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. I hope all is well, guys. And today, it's a big day. AEW, with their first pay-per-view, they've announced that they're having a TV deal, double or nothing. Life is good if you are a wrestling fan, a AEW fan, and it's good. You look forward, to see what you could, you look forward, to the pay-per-view. The price, people might argue it's a little bit steep, but remember, it's a brand new company. Remember back in the days of what WWE was charging for pay-per-views before they came out with a streaming service. But a couple of things here in regards to AEW. It was mentioned that they're going to be the anti, WWE. They're going to do things differently. And one of the things that they mentioned that they talked about being of importance is wins and losses are going to be important in AEW. It's going to be almost like a ranking system. Now, and I get suspension of disbelief, because I talk about suspension of disbelief all the time here on this channel. I want that suspension of disbelief. But the main thing why I think, wins and losses and this type of thing is a little bit too silly is for the simple fact of not every wrestler is exclusively signed to AEW. So they are able to wrestle, on the indies. And what about their wins and losses there? Do you count those? Do you not count them? Or are these wins and losses going to be strictly, strictly only AEW wins and losses? And the other thing is that, wrestling is predetermined. So having wins and losses makes it kind of, I can't get behind something, especially if it's predetermined, prescripted. Now, I know you're going to tell me, listen, that's the same thing as storyline, suspensions of disbelief, and it's a little bit different to me, especially if you will see these athletes, these wrestlers in other promotions wrestling there. So that's why I kind of I really don't like that idea about wins and losses. The other thing too, they mentioned that they're going to do things differently. They announced they're going to crown their champion, where it's going to be the winner of Jericho versus Omega versus the winner of the Battle Royal that they have in their pay-per-view. That, that's exactly a WWE-esque type of thing. So you gotta be careful in what you're saying and what you're actually doing. Listen, who am I? Just, my 2 cents and, just me thinking out loud. But, very happy for, AEW. They got their own TV deal. TNT it's a big thing. Definitely nothing to giggle at. It's mentioned it will be a 2-hour show. And they got some, veterans behind there that know exactly, what they're doing, what it takes to work on TV week in and week out, and that's, very important, because a lot of these people never been on TV week in and week out. So that's going to be key. is getting, that product, that TV product, very, polished. It's hard to do the production like WWE has because they've been on TV for years now. But that's where that's your bread and butter right there is TV and how the product comes off. So it's a big day for AEW. Just some of my random thoughts there on AEW as we go along. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.